Hello everybody, this is Moses. In this video I'm going to show you how to solve the zero division error that usually occurs in Microsoft Access when you're dealing with SQL. Okay, so I hope this is going to be of help. So I have a database and then I've created a table that is gradebook. So what is going on in here is this. You have the student ID here, and also you have HW, which is for homework. This is test or slash quizzes. This is project. This is exam, and these represent the total points, like homework total point, test total point, and project total point, and exam total point. And this represent the percentage for each assignment. So the way the division is done, it depends on how you do the division when you're dealing with gradebooks in most cases. But one of the common one that I've seen so far is where you assign a percentage to each assignment, and then from there the result that you find, you add it up in order to find the final grade, for the students. But what could happen when you're doing calculations in Microsoft Practice is problem that comes because, take for instance, you have a situation where, for example, these were the testing quizzes and things like that. They don't have anything, and your final grade is found by adding the result of all the assignments. For instance, homework, test, project, and exam. You're going to encounter a zero division problem. You're going to see that when we begin to solve the problem. But take for instance, this is the situation that you are in, where you have your assignment in this regard. You grade them according to the points assigned. For example, homework is assigned 50 points and maybe the student got 40, and then the percentage for the homework is 50%, and that's for you to find the final grade. You have to find 50% of the homework, and also for you to find the 50% of the project. Then you add them together, then you're going to find the final grade. So that's the idea that is going on there. So we are going to create a form design that is going to help us to do these calculations. Okay, so I'm going to say model yes, and I'm going to say record selected. Okay, sizable yes, selected no, we don't want that. Navigation, we don't want this. Scroll bar, we don't want that. This one, let's save our form. This is going to be gradebook C. Hack here. Gradebook hack. Okay. Okay, so if we try to see how this is, alright, so this is our form is. Alright, let's go to the design view. Alright, so what we're going to do is that we're going to link this form. We're going to link it up to the gradebook there. So what we're going to do is that we're going to say on record source, do this. We just have one table, so now we're just gonna get everything. Let's use this way. Say yes. When you come on add existing fields, you're going to find these guys are already here. So we're going to grab these guys I'm going to grab all of them, shift, okay, and then we're going to do the do that so that we have that space there. Most cases I love using this color there, and also even here. Alright, and I'm gonna cut this, that there. Okay, alright, and then we're gonna get the student ID, stuff like that, put them on top. Okay, so what we're going to do is that we're going to get these guys' homework. We're gonna put them like this. Project, and then exam, and then the total is going to be down. So we're going to use color in order for us to have a nice design. Alright, and the percentages for each are going to be here. Let's put them here like this. Let's shrink them. Okay, let's put them right there. And then the final, not the final grade yet. We need to find, once we do the calculations and things like that, time is, so we have to find the result of that, like that. Let's do it like this, maybe a little bit bigger. Then final grade. Okay, I think for us to do well, let's try to reduce these guys so that our space it's not getting too much. So I'm gonna get these guys, put them there. Right here. So what we're going to do here, let's move it a little bit like this. So we want this to be a little bit, want to add some features to it, or maybe some instructions that will help someone to know what's going on. Okay, so we're going to have some labels. On this one, what we're going to do is that we are adding, so we're going to say some in order for us to find that's what is going on here. Okay, and then we're gonna get this box here. Alright, that's what is going on. And then we're going to say final grade. We're gonna cut this. here, so we can see how much percentage, this percentage, that percentage, that. So to make it a little bit more nicer, I think we use that. It's much better. Okay, so this is good. So what we're going to do here, let's do this. Let's push these guys a little bit. Okay. Then we're gonna get this. Bring them here. That there. Then we're gonna get that. Put that. Okay. Let's move them like this. Throw an ID over here. Alright, we may not need that, but this. This box. Alright, everybody, the background is the same. And we're gonna send this guy back. Okay, so far when we check our view, at least this is what we have. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to make these guys, at least they should be centric. This guy send backward, and this guy send backward. Alright, then there is an arrangement problem here. Okay, so I'm going to move this guy here. We're going to arrange them well. Okay, so at least this is a little bit, okay. So we can see what's going on here is that we have what person got, and then we have the total points there, and then we're trying to multiply this with that, and whatever is here we multiply with that, whatever is here multiply with that, and then the result are going to be here. We haven't yet done the calculation, so I don't mind that. Let's open up here, and then we're going to add them up and then finally find a grade. So that's the process that we have here. So for us to do things right, we have to name things in the right way. Okay. So everything here is fine, but here we are not okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to call these guys SW AVG. Test a quiz A Y J A B G A. Okay, so and then we're going to unbound them for now because these are not the right calculations here. Okay, the final grade will be adding these up, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to call this grade, and then you'll come here on data, then we're going to say it's equal to this plus this plus J E and it's the final grade. Okay, so what's going to happen here is that for us now to do the calculations, for us to know what these things are, we have to do now the division here and then multiply. So we're going to say this one divided by this times that. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's go here. Then this is equal to this divided by this. So we're going to put that in brackets, and then we're going to say times times this percentage. Okay, that's what is going on there. And then as we do that, we're going to encounter then the error that we are trying to solve. Let's do that. Okay. No, I shouldn't put percentage here. This is wrong. Put this. I'm gonna say the same on these guys. let's do this here. Okay, so let's see now the problem that will show up. Okay, so right now we have this, but this is not showing. This is not showing, and the reason why there is nothing in here after all these calculations here is that the now values can't be added because these are just now values. So for us to overcome that, what we need to do is that we have to deal with the now issues here. Um, Alright, so we have to deal with the now issues. Let's say NZ. So we're gonna say NZ. Click on this problem. Do that. And go here. Okay, so here's the situation. Alright, so this is what we are dealing with. So as you can notice that we can't find our final grade. It was silent, it didn't show anything, but when we did the NZ, so what we ended up is that we have this error right here. Okay, so this error is coming because we're trying to do some kind of zero division. That's what we're doing. So if we try to divide this 0 divided by 0, if you do that, is undefined, and then you multiply that, you end up with this kind of a guy here. And then if you try to add everything to find the final grade, it just says, hey, you can't do that. So how do we solve this problem in that regard? So what we are going to do, we are going now to deal with the function in Microsoft Access, which is an if, which is double if function, which is going to help us to solve this dilemma here. Okay, so what we're going to do now, first of all, let's complete the NZ issue here, because it's going to help us a lot as not having the zero, the now calculations in our program. So let's say okay. Alright, as usual. Alright, so what we're going to do is that we're going to put an if function in these guys, so that there's no error that occurs there. So rather than using an NZ here, what we're going to do, we're going to use the if this guy here. this guy, and then we're going to say if um, the total points whatever are equal to 0. If it's true, then we should divide by 1. So what 1 is going to do is that if we have an NZ, we don't have anything on our homework, there's no total points on that, and then it's gonna put a 0 value there. So we're going to do 1 into 0 calculation, and that is going to give us 0, and then 0 times whatever percentage of, if there's 0 in the homework percent, if there's nothing there, what is going to happen then is it's not going to throw up an error or give us a silent answer, but it's going to give us something. Okay, now if it's false, that is, if that is false, then we want this. We want this to be the number that we want to divide with what we have on top. Okay, so by this we are solving our problem. So we have to do this for all our guys there. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just gonna get this. Okay, I'm gonna go down here. I'm going to come here. This. Okay. This is covered. Then this covers that. Okay, right. Expression entered. I think there was a problem. It's requiring me to do this. I'm not mistaken. Okay, that's what it's asking me to do. And then we're gonna do this. Do not forget those brackets again. Alright, I think so we have, oh, what's that? It's supposed to be NZ. Huh? It says already silent over there. So this over there. It covers this one covers that. Everybody's okay. Good to go. And then let's do this. This is going to be, let's see. See, right, everybody's okay. Alright, so we have to see how the situation looks like now. Alright, so we have an error here. Looks like we have to find out what's going on there. Let's do this. Let's go on this one. Okay, so done, because this is bound. And then let's check. Still have an error. Alright. That is homework percentage. So the control source here was set equal to do that. Let's try to do something like this. Okay. Alright, so that's the situation that we have right now. If we say this one is 0, this one is 0. So our calculations are silent in that regard. This time. Okay. So what we are going to do now is that we are going to find out how we can avoid this situation here. So we're going to go to our table, and then we're going to go to design, and then we are going to go on the percentages, default value is going to be 0. Okay, so for those which don't have, as you can see, so they have 0, 0, 0 stuff over there, and should be able to have something here. Okay, so in our calculations we have 0 here and we have 0 here, but we still don't have anything here. So let's find out what is really going on. Okay, so we have this, we have this, we have that. Maybe what this requires of us is that we do something like this. Let's try that. Okay, we made a mistake. Let's check it out. This is that. Okay, we need to do this. And then let's try to see what's going on. We have a type here, we have a problem. Okay, let's go back and solve our problem. What in the world is going on? Is this what we are doing here? This is not what we are supposed to do. Not right. Of course, not right. Anything like that. So it's that. That. Okay. Let's put everybody. Okay. There is a problem. I think it's that. So if you say let's just put this. and there's this. I'm supposed to close that. There we go. We don't have any problem now. Okay, let's see. Alright, there we go. We have our solution right there. So we can have zeros here and stuff like that as our percentages, but we'll be able to have at least a value here, and then when we add everything up, we find percentage that we have exactly. So if we say 50 and 40 and stuff like that, so we can confirm that. You can punch that on your calculator. Let's see the result. So if I say 50 divided by 60 then times 50%, I'm expecting 41, 1.666 and things like that. Okay, so our calculations are correct. You can confirm them, but this is how we solve the error. Alright, so to make things look a little bit nicer, so we can make these guys centric in that sense, and then we can use colors. I love using colors for this. Different colors just to make sure that okay. And this color for this. This color for that. Skip that one. Something like that. And we can have the same over here. Skip that one. And that. And grade is like that. So let's see, let's put our label here. Final bridge later. This. Let's increase the font. Centric. I love using this font nowadays. I don't know why, but just like it. And I'm going to subject everybody to that except these objects here. Not that one. The boxes. I'm going to subject them to the same font. Then I'm going to do 9. Then this one I'm going to increase it. Maybe 18. Make it board. Maybe 14. Then our ID, let's make it centric. Let's do this. Alright. Okay, so as you can see that our calculations are kind of a little bit weird. So we have stuff like that. So what we can do here, if this is going to allow me exactly right here, right here, right here. It's the end. which is gonna be an integer. Convert to integer. Okay, that's what we want. So when you convert to integer, it's going to give us a whole number and things like that. So at least everything looks good, and just gonna get that, put that as caption over there. Now let me try something. I'm thinking I should make this continuous form. Probably it's going to throw an error. If it doesn't throw an error, that's good. Let's go and try that. Alright. Right there. Here you go. Okay, so you can see that we have some errors when we do that. So the errors, we try to put 0 here, 0 here, 0 there. Find that the errors are solved. So in that way, we solve the problem. We have solved the problem there. If you have any questions, you can let me know in the comment section. And if you want this, you can contact me. My YouTube has got an area where there's a place for an email, and then you can write me, request me for this, and then I can send it to you. So, but now, thank you very much for watching. God bless.